Hi guys, happy New Year's. Welcome back to my channel. I am Erica and this is Everything Erica, and here you will find videos as I navigate through different phases in my life. Right now I am in my getting out of debt phase, so you will see videos on cash stuffing, budgeting, and me hustling my way out of $36,616.04 worth in debt. So if you're here for that today, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned for today's video. All right, y'all, how y'all doing? I hope you had a wonderful New Year's. It's a new year and I feel very good about this. I feel like I'm laser focused. I know for the last week I did not post, and I was feeling really bad about it, but I'm like, you know what? Just pick up where I left off. And just to stay consistent with this year to come, try to stay organized, try to plan ahead, and yeah, it's only gonna be up from there. So I thought it was a really good way to start the new year off with my financial goals, as well as I usually do a vision board every year, but last year I didn't do a vision board. Funny thing is that I created all my images, I printed it out, I got the scrap paper. Last year I was pregnant and I don't know what it was, but that pregnancy really got me super lazy. So I didn't get to create the vision board, but this year I'm gonna make sure that I get the vision board done. But I thought this was a good overview of writing down my financial goals, because this year, I'm sorry, my son is out of school and he's in there playing the game, and he watched a lot of YouTube, so he just thinks everything is about screaming. Better way to start off the year with my financial goals. Like, I'm so laser focused right now, because my main goal is for us to get into a bigger home. Right now we're in a 1-bedroom ADU in my parents' backyard. We're a family of 4, so that's not going to work out for us. So I am really laser focused on remodeling the ADU. We're currently into a 2-story ADU, which is going to be 3 bedrooms, a 2-car garage, 2 bathrooms, a living room that I finally feel like we can have a Christmas in there that's not too close together. Like, we feel like, period, is not enough space. Okay, so this year is all about setting myself up so that I'm able to get the funding to do exactly what we want to do. So let's get started. For my financial goals for 2024, and the year is flying by super fast, so I'm not like, okay, let me tell you guys a story. So I thought that we were gonna be able, to get these things done this year, but due to my debt, if you've been following my page or if you've been following my channel, due to my debt, I am not able to get the funding that I need. Now, this year, I'm going to work really hard on paying down my debt so that I'm able to get enough funding to do what we really want to do. So we thought this was going to happen this year, but no, I got the rug swept from under my feet, and I just really had to be adult about it and just say, no, I need to be really focused and I need to get this done. So moving on, what are my goals for my income in 2024? And I started this YouTube channel so that I can be held accountable for my actions, and that that I'm doing what I set out to do. So with that being said, along with being accountable, I hope to become monetized through YouTube. So that is one of my goals for 2024, is to become monetized on YouTube. So become monetized on YouTube. And then another thing, like right now, I am recording at the kitchen table. You guys, I don't know if you can. I know I can hear him, but my son is in the room because it's a one-bedroom playing his game, and I don't have my own creative space to do what I need to do in order to, to kind of laser focus in on this. So now, getting back to the sheet. So my income, I would like to be monetized on YouTube. That's one of my goals for 2024. And then I also would like to increase my sales on Etsy. So increase sales is on Etsy. The other thing, so I do have an Etsy shop. And on my Etsy shop right now, it is printables. And all my printables has to do right now with to help with your finances. I also have stuff on there on planning meals. This is called Everything Erica. So it's going to be a little bit of this, a little bit of that on there in order for you to help you organize your life and kind of help plan it and help you on along the way. So I will have this financial goal sheet available on my Etsy shop on Sunday. And if you are a subscriber here, I will have a code down below in the description box for you to get it for only 50 cents. So right now, everything on my shop is $1. And then if you're a subscriber and you watch my videos, then you will see that you can have a code below for 50% off. Now, the next thing is that for my income, I would like to make a gross profit of $128,000 for my business. I am a small business owner for Prenatal Cinemas, and we've been closed since May. So let me tell you what Prenatal Cinemas is. Prenatal Cinemas is a 3D, 4D ultrasound theater for expecting mommies and their families. So families come there to kind of partake in the bonding experience with mommy, and it's set up like a movie theater. It's pretty cool. But we've been closed since May just because the space we were in was too big and it was starting to become unaffordable. So we downsized, and that took a long time. It took May, June, July, August, September, October, November. It took 6 months for us to find a location, but now we finally found the perfect location. We downsized, so I feel really good about this, that we're able to set out what we wanted to do, which is turn a profit and give people a good experience. So in my business for Prenatal Cinemas, for my income, I would like to make a gross profit of $128,000 for this year. Now, moving on to my savings goals for 2024. So one thing I was doing was putting up for my emergency fund. And now I'm starting from square one. And I can't harp on the past, but I had an emergency fund. The most I probably went up to was $1,200. Currently, I am on disability due to personal reasons. I do plan on going back to work, but unfortunately, I can't do it right now. I would like, they don't pay you on time. So of course I have bills to pay. I would take the money out and pay my bills. But then once I got paid, I didn't put it back. And then towards the end of the year, I was like, whatever, I'm just going to start over fresh. So right now my emergency fund is at 0. Today is January 5th, the first week of the year. And I just told myself, like, no matter what, I cannot sacrifice my emergency fund for anything. So my goal for my savings for 2024 is that I have a fully funded emergency fund of $2,500. Now, people might have more in their emergency fund, but this is just what I'm starting off with. So my emergency, fully funded emergency fund. And to reach this goal, I know that I have to put up $110 each time I get paid, and that comes out to $220 a month. The next thing is that I need to save $7,000 for my architectural designs for the house. $7,000 for architecture designs. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know, but this thing is pretty expensive, and this is not the amount. I'm just going half of what I'm going to have to pay and half of what my husband's going to have to pay. So the architectural designs comes out to $14,000. And we have to have that designed and approved before we can move on to the construction part of it. But I just want to be prepared once we are ready, that I'm not borrowing money from anywhere or getting out a loan, that I have that money on hand to hand over. And it's not $7,000 at once. We have to pay payments like, I think it was like first payment might be $4,000, and then we pay increments from there. But I want to make sure that this year that I am prepared to pay this, just so I won't take on any new debts. And that brings us to our debt reduction financial goals for 2024. And my goal for debt reduction is to reduce my debt at least by half. Or, well, I can't say half. I wrote down that I want to reduce my debt by $15,000. So reduce debt by $15,000 minimum. So right now I owe $36,616.04 as of January 5th. This has not been updated yet. Stay tuned for the next video that will drop on Thursday, because I will be updating this to the correct numbers that I'm at currently. But I, for this year, would like to reduce my debt by $15,000 minimum. I did calculate how much I probably pay on my cars just regularly without putting anything extra towards it. And it comes out to about $15,600. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to meet that at the end of the year. And along the way, if I have any extra income, that money is going to go towards paying off my debt a little quicker. And it's going to help me in the long run to be approved for more finances once it comes to getting ready to do the construction process of the house. Also, my big thing is to not take on any new debts. I don't care if it's a subscription. I don't care what it is, but I'm no longer going to do that. No new debts. Not using my credit cards when I'm not supposed to. That's out. And another big thing is not to borrow from my parents. So I realized that I am 34 years old, and my parents are there whenever I need them for emergency. And I am at an age, and they're at an age, that I would like to be able to provide for them instead of them providing for me. So I want to make sure that that I am financially stable enough to help them out when they need it, instead of them helping me out when I need it. So one of them, reduce debt by $15,000 minimum, and do not take any new debts. No new debts. No new debts. And then do not borrow money from parents. Money from parents. There we have it. Now we're going to go on to the budget. So for my strategy for my financial goals of 2024 for my budget is plain and simple, to stick to my budget. Like, It's honestly like trying to lose weight, right? When you try to lose weight, you have to eat right consistently. You have to work out consistently. You have to do the things that is going to allow you to lose weight. I can't just write my budget and just expect my budget to work out for itself. I have to put in the work. I have to be consistent. I have to be disciplined. I have to have willpower. And then I also have to fight the battle of FOMO. If you guys know what FOMO is, it's the fear of missing out. Birthdays are coming up. People are taking trips. People are having fun, going out for drinks. Those type of things, I have to be strong in saying no and just being focused on what I'm set out to do at the beginning of the year. And like I'm so ready to prove to myself that I am able to do the things that I set out to do for the year of 2024. So for my budget goal, it's plain and simple. Simple. Stick to my budget. And then another thing is maybe I was waiting to get paid. So then I would take money from my sinking funds and say, I'm going to put that back. No more of that. So don't borrow money from the sinking funds. Don't borrow from sinking funds. Because guess what? Once I need them sinking funds, I'm going to be pulling money from somewhere else. I'm going to be borrowing it. So I'm just, no more of that. And the other thing is just to be organized. Like, I have bad habits of not being organized. And this year, I'm going to try my best to be organized. I got a planner, which I always have a planner. And it seems like in the beginning of the year, I do good. But then after, I kind of fall off. So I have a planner basically that's going to set me up that I follow it every week according to what my planner says. And I'm going to go ahead and post that too, just so I could stay consistent on that. But here we have it for my financial goals. And I don't want to just write financial goals and not make up a plan as to how I'm going to reach these financial goals. So I'm going to go ahead and now basically write in what I'm going to do every day, what I'm going to do weekly, monthly, quarterly, and yearly to have me stay on track with this. So I had to sit down and think like, okay, I just had a baby, guys. If you've been following my videos, and right now she's 6 months. She's just starting to get in that phase where she could be occupied for either 30 minutes or an hour for the day, so then I have time to do things. But even with that, it's hit or miss. Sometimes she do really good in being independent, and sometimes she doesn't. So it's really hard for me to kind of like accomplish tasks. I need to put my hands here. It's really hard for me to kind of accomplish tasks as I try to be more organized, or I try to get things done. So that right there sometimes does get me down. And I just try to stay focused and be like, you know what? It's just like that right now. She's not going to be small forever. I just need to keep pushing through. And one day I'm just going to look back and say, damn, that was really hard, but I made it. So I just wanted to do that as a side note. Like, yes, I set out to do a video once a week and I don't want to break that, but sometimes it's hard to set out to do a video once a week. I also have a business. I have to do things for my business. I have to do things for my son, my daughter, my husband, the house. It's hard. And I don't think I've seen anyone out there, if you are one of these people, but I haven't seen like a budgeter out there that has all these different things going on, have a newborn, have another small child that's under 7, running a business, doing YouTube, making sure your budget is on track, making sure you're on track, and just staying consistent. It is difficult. Just throwing that out there. But girl, if you are, kudos to you. For me, it is a little difficult, but hey, I haven't ran away from a challenge yet. I'm going to stick through it, and I know that it's going to pay off at the end of the day. That's a side note. Now, let's get into my routine that I'm going to do in order to stay on track for my goals in 2024. So for daily, right now, she's sleeping a little bit better through the night. She still wakes up. My daughter, she still wakes up like once to kind of drink, and then she goes back to sleep. So I'm going to set my wake up schedule for 8 o'clock a.m. I don't feel like that's too early while I feel super tired, but 8 o'clock a.m. is going to be my wake up time. And when I wake up daily at 8 a.m., I'm going to go ahead and write top 3 tasks in my planner that I have to complete for that day. So I think top 3 is not really too much strenuous things on my part where I'm not going to get it done. But we're going to see. It's trial and error, but I'm going to start off with top 3. So we're going to write top 3 task in planner. And I think that's a great way to start the day out. So top 3 in planner. And then what am I going to do weekly? Weekly on Sundays, that's when I am going to complete my weekly task. It's going to be on Sundays. And on Sundays, I'm going to schedule my Insta post for my business. So schedule Instagram post. For business. And then I'm also going to publish my Etsy listings. So right now I have probably at least 10 sheets that I have not uploaded on Etsy. So what I'm going to do is the first Sunday of each month, I'm going to just put them in my Etsy account as a draft. And then every week on Sunday, I'm just going to go ahead and publish them. So that is my my strategy that I'm going to use in order to increase my sales on Etsy, is to upload more content. So schedule Instagram post and then publish Etsy listing. Publish Etsy listings. And then the next thing is to record a YouTube video once a week. Once a week. I guess I didn't have to put that because this is weekly. Once a week, and then bi-weekly, since I don't have that on here, but bi-weekly I'm going to go over my budget and plan it. Bi-weekly review and plan budget. And that is going to partake on weekly on Sundays. All right, now for the next thing that I'm going to do monthly is the last Sunday. So last Sunday. So for the last Sunday of every month, I plan on updating my bill calendar. So updating bill calendar. And I know I'm kind of writing in like uppercase some words and lowercase some words. I just feel like I write faster if I put in lowercase letters too. So I just decided that mid-video. But updating my bill, you guys get what I'm doing. updating my bill calendar, and then the last Sunday of each month is to upload like a bulk of Etsy listings. So upload Etsy listings. And then the other thing that I plan on doing is updating my planner. And this is my planner here. And my mom, believe it or not, got this from Ross. It was only $5. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah, I need that for $5. Because I know if you get it from Staples or anything, it's really expensive. But anyways, this is my planner. I plan on updating once a month. It's different color coded. It's color coded because it's for different things. So basically, this is an overview of everything that's going on in my life. YouTube, Instagram, cooking dinners, Etsy, my bills. I put everything in one spot just so I can have an overview. But then again, like for my finances, I have like a separate binder for that. But anyways, that's to update my planner. And then on the last Sunday of each month, I'm also going to go over my profit and loss sheets. So review my P&L sheets for business. And because one of my goals was to set out that I get $128,000 in gross profits, I have to pay attention to my profit and loss sheet and just to see like where I can make adjustments to kind of increase sales and lower costs. The next thing I'm going to do is update my debt sheet the last Sunday of each month. Update debt sheet. And then update my Instagram and Google ads for my business. So update ads. There you have it. Now, quarterly, so every 3 months, I'm going to be reviewing my progress and being consistent. So, quarterly is going to be every 3 months. And it's just going to be me kind of looking over where I can make adjustments to be better in all areas, whether it be Etsy, YouTube, my business. I'm just going to go ahead and take that time to check in and just to make sure that I'm on the right track for my goals. So review progress and being consistent. So I'm just going to put review progress. And okay, review progress in business, side hustles, and finances. And then the last thing is yearly, and yearly for me is going to start January. And what I'm going to do yearly is basically just create a strategy for the following year. So we're going to review previous year. Previous. Wait, that's not how you spell previous. Previous year. And then we're going to create a strategy. Create strategy. For 2025. All right. So there you have it. Once again, if you want to get on the right track with your finances and you just want to kind of lay everything out there, I would suggest that you too do something of this sort. Here we have it. I have my financial goals here boldly, and then this is kind of my strategy or my financial routine that I plan on following in order to stay focused on my financial goals. And again, it's available on my Etsy shop, Pretty Little Bands. Go ahead and check it out. Don't forget to go down below in the description box so you can go ahead and get the discount code to get it 50% off. Right now they're $1, but you can get it cheaper. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my videos. On my next video, I will basically, now that I'm trying to stay organized, I'm basically going to try to go and show you guys how I set up my, this is going to be my budget binder, how I'm going to set up for the new year. So basically you take your financial goals and you're just going to go ahead and hole punch it and put it here in the front of your binder, and then I'll show you guys how I set up my budget binder for a successful 2024. I'm going to walk you through it and just show you the sheets that I have inside for the next video. So stay tuned. I'll see you guys in the next video. And thank you guys again so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.